Just took a shit, but let's talk about fragrances that lately I've been reaching for that have been catching me off guard. Kind of surprising me in 2025 that these fragrances, some of them I've had to pick up retail, well, almost retail. Some of them I was expecting nothing really and ended up being a lot better than I anticipated. And others have been absolute gems that I'm like, damn, I want to wear this again, but I wore it 2 days ago. Let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 with 2 honorable mention fragrances that have really caught me off guard in 2025. And we're almost at the tail end.
We're all alone. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be
Listen, morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Yeah, these joints have been catching me off guard for real, for real. And I'm looking at the compilation that I put together. Where are they? On this table on the side. And I'm like, damn, this is not only a solid list of fragrances. Like, I'm looking at them and I'm like, damn, which one am I gonna wear today? Because this is the stat. This right now is like kind of like the go-to joints. But let's start off with the honorable mentions that didn't necessarily make the list, but still caught me off guard. Let's get ready for everybody's eyes to roll right about now. Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Yeah, the F-Boys special. Now, why did I put this one as an honorable mention? The fact is, I'm not or wasn't the biggest Jean-Paul Gaultier fan. You've heard it 1,000 times. But when certain fragrances not only smell good off of you, but catch you off guard for an entire house, this was one of the fragrances that had really launched that. It's a really sexy scent profile that everybody and their mother is duping, and anybody under the age of 26 years old is rocking this fragrance as not only their signature, but they're going out and party scent. And I get the vibes. It's really a good scent, and I'm not a Le Male fanboy at all. Understand that this has this dark resinous nature about it that really speaks to my taste, and that's what's catching me off guard. Like, I don't rock with the house. The Torso has a better package than me, so I'm kind of jealous, but ultimately this is really freaking good and catches me off guard that I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to wear this again. And it's a JPG scent, so I mean, it's gotta say a lot. The next one is a new release by the House of Dastan, and that's Unseen. Look at the type of dent that I put in this damn thing already. Now, what caught me off guard about this scent is how the brand is actually shifting their thought process. Like, they're trying to make an entire catalog and probably way more fragrances for their collection, and how they're adapting and switching. Now, this one seems to be kind of like their signature scent, their safe release. But in this particular case, it gives me like the comfort of an Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme with a beautiful, bright, gingery, signature scent-worthy scent profile that makes it a really easy, dumb reach. Like, this has been the gym scent, and not gonna lie, I've sprayed this on the carpets of my car because I like the fucking scent. It has a little bit of a bold tinge that really just makes it just easy and really good, and surprisingly performs pretty fucking well. So yeah, Unseen caught me off guard. Now let's get into the list. The first fragrance I gotta mention I picked up in Dubai. This has been a compliment monster for me, and putting it in the space in compliment form of Yves Saint Laurent Tuxedo, this has been maybe up there with the top 5 most complimented fragrances in my collection. And that's Dolce & Gabbana's Velvet Zafferano, the UAE edition. Now, I've mentioned before that there is a US edition. I don't know if they smell any different. I think the notes are pretty identical other than maybe one thing.
Oh, okay.
But that don't matter. This is not gonna stop the amount of compliments. I've gotten compliments of this fragrance being, yo, this is a 10 out of 10. This is super handsome. Wow, what the hell are you wearing? This is absolutely phenomenal. If these cats in the Middle East know how to do anything, is oud and saffron. The saffron tobacco element in this scent is crazy. It's got a little bit of a myrrhish kind of tone. It's smoky, it's slightly rosy, and it's like pulling up in a Rolls Royce in Dubai. Yeah, you'll see 500 of them, but you still feel special. Warm, spicy, slightly sweet, very luxurious, beautiful for the fall weather, but I was pulling this shit off in the summer and it did phenomenal. So although this fragrance is catered more for the warmer weather, I do this shit as a signature scent all day, and has absolutely given me like, yeah, I'm comfortable paying duty-free retail on this piece, and the confident feeling that I've had wearing this fragrance has already paid for it in ego. So D&G Velvet Zafferano UAE edition, banger. Guys, let's hold on for a minute because your uncle paid retail for this. I know, but I couldn't get it cheaper. Guerlain's Tobacco Honey. with the custom leather cap. I had to pay retail for this shit, and I really wanted it. And although it comes off like a challenging organic bee just jizzed honey all over the place scent, when it dries down off of my skin, the smooth, creamy, sweet tobacco element in this scent is unmatched off of me. It's 1980s Wolf of Wall Street sweet resinous, like, yo, approach me with caution because you smell the sweetness, you feel my sexiness, you feel my soft, gentle nature, and bang! That Cuban crazy as fuck. That's kind of what I'm getting off of this fragrance. It lures you in with sweetness and then shows you its true colors. Aggressive asshole energy. That needs to microdose shrooms on a daily basis because therapy just isn't working.
Stop it. Get some help.
So imagine, for me to pay retail for a scent, how good it's gotta be. For me, I don't regret it, and damn has it been a surprising wear. Now this fragrance was sent over to me by Calvin Klein, and I was like, okay, we're doing a little throwback with a new school twist. That Calvin Klein Eternity Amber Essence, I thought this was gonna be kinda nyeh, wah, wah. I kinda like this shit a lot. It's really old school designery with like a fake sweet amber DNA, which smells beautiful. It's so fucking fun. It's vanillic incensey, a little bit of a resinous vibe, right? But this shit is super playful, extraordinarily wearable. It gives me a little bit of a flashback of the old Eternity, but with that resinous nature. A little bit of a vanillic touch, a little bit of a resin. It also has this kind of underlying raisin-ish kind of smell, like slightly sweet, a little bit earthy, maybe even dare to say slightly balsamic. This is fucking nice, bro. And that shit, like, wait on the gray market, this shit's gonna go down to like $1.99 or end up in a Century 21, so no rush to get it. But surprisingly enough, this hits crazy off the skin. I get about a 7-hour performance on this fragrance, which isn't like bombastic, but isn't terrible either. I don't look for beast mode fragrances. It's not something that I cater or absolutely need. I'll bring this shit with me, reapply, and be Gucci. Signature scent worthy, very nice, gives you a little bit of an old school vibe, and some of y'all watching my channel are probably prepubescent, and by the time I was doing drugs, y'all were still in your dad's sack, haven't even been thought of yet.
You cannot do that. That's not okay.
So this can give you an idea of what your dad banged your mom with. Eternity, 2025 version. Oh my God. This is why this house is gonna be one of the sleepers in 2025. If I gotta come out with a list of houses that are sleepers, Sense of Wood gotta be in there because apricot and cognac? Bro, what are they do? Bro, their cognac scents, like that beautiful aged, crispy, charred barrel vibes of booziness that they're able, and then they start, what, plum was first, which blows my nuts off. There's been a couple of viewers that have bought this fragrance in sample form and been like, yo, Coobs, this is like a full bottle cop. Like, I've never smelled some shit like this before. And I'm like, yeah, no, I told you, fam. It's a Long Island iced tea of cocktail mixed with this sweet bubblegumish jammy nectar of peaches and cream. For me to spray a fragrance in the air and get goose pimples instantly, do I need to speak anymore? Tonka, vanilla, apricot, booze, crazy. Almost pulled the trigger retail on this fragrance because also was super difficult to find in a discounted place. You've probably never heard of the brand, but I promise you, I'm gonna do my best to showcase this entire house on YouTube. Dries Van Noten, 𝗙𝗂𝗏. I've mispronounced this fragrance. I don't even know how many times. Doesn't matter. First of all, presentation, gorgerific. Smelled the entire lineup at Bergdorf. This was the first one that I smelled and it was instant love. Immediately. But also said in a previous video or a couple videos, I think they have like 15 fragrances in their lineup that I had to sample each and every one of them and really was barely let down by any of them. Expensive, for sure, but damn are they good. The best way to describe this fragrance is a soft, powdery, almost like raspberry or just fruity overall kiss with this airy skin style accord that is so captivating, so warming, so cozy, so come closer to me and please get my whole sniffable aura all over you. This fragrance is absolute ridiculousness in the best way possible. There's a little bit of a powdery creamsicle nature, but it's not lemon tartness. It's more of like a soft, fruity, candied sweetness that isn't overly sweet. I love this fucking scent. This was gifted to me by one of y'all, which is one of the best gifts that I've received this year from fucking anyone. And I can't stop praising this damn thing. But it's not just about 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's about this one too from the same brand. Havana Gold. The new shit. The new shit is crazy.
Daddy, chill.
A subscriber also sent me this one and this shit is a banger, bro. This is what I'm talking about. This stupid house hits crazy. There's no repetition. There's no boring for me. This is tobacco honey with like a dusting of chocolate. Bro, stupid. And there's like a little bit of a Swedish tone, materialistic, like you can almost feel the fiber. You can almost feel the fibers of the suede in the air with this scent. This isn't like, oh, super playful, kind of cute. Oh yeah, it's kind of challenging. No. This is more masculine, more deep. You get a little bit of a tobacco leaf, crispy. You get suede-ish fibers. You get light sweetness from the honey. And then you just get this overall like, goddamn smell. Fucking masculine, very handsome. It does smell like you left the old Cuban factory where there's 16 dozen rollers in there and the building is made of just pure wood and you're smelling like moisture of the wood, shanty in the air, plus the tobacco being hand rolled and just separated leaves. This how Dries Van Noten, watch, bro. Watch when the YouTube hype starts develop and people start, watch. Quote me on it. Date and timestamp when Cuba discovered this shit. This one has been a monster in performance and compliment. Like, oh, we smelled you walking into the room with a little bit of sarcasm, aka, bro, did you spray too much because you're bathing in crystal saffron by 𝗙𝗎𝗓𝗓. Definition of little bit goes a long way is that for sure. Very dry and chemical punchiness in this fragrance. It could actually be slightly off-putting in the air. Like it has almost borderline what I don't like from 𝗙𝗏𝗏, this kind of chemical punch on the opening, but the dry down, it's airy, it's spicy, it's underlined metallic, it's dry, it's musky, but it's the spice factor in here is so brilliantly done and just feels so elevated off of my skin that I'm like, no, I smell like that guy. Just call me Himothy. It's like showering in gold. That's the metallic, like aldehydic nature that this fragrance has. It's punchy, it's ambroxanish, it's very loud, it's kind of jarring, but then the spice factor comes in and then that musky DNA comes in and whatever your skin chemistry is able to do with this scent can propel it to another stratosphere. Absolute gem of performance. Love what this does on my skin. Maybe a 6 sprayer would be Gucci, and if you're starting to do it just on clothing, forget about it. Good luck with Tide, Bleach, Dawn, and whoever the fuck else you use to wash. Downy, shit might not come off. But 𝗙𝗎𝗓𝗓 Crystal Saffron, a little bit goes a long way, and I fucking love this thing. Don't buy this fragrance retail, I'm telling you right now. I almost pulled the trigger until I found that it was like 400 something plus for a 2.5. Stupid pricing. Dior Lucky, that is 𝗙𝗍𝗏 de Parfum. I had to buy this secondary, slightly pre-used. The person did 10 sprays, maybe they got broke, whatever. I picked this shit up sub retail. Now, this fragrance is wildly uncomplicated. As a matter of fact, basic as shit. The price point does not match the scent profile, just like every other Louis Vuitton fragrance. Don't fucking buy this shit retail. But for me, I love how it smells. Just like people love Pacific Chill and Imagination and all that other bullshit for fucking $1,000. This has that same stupid factor, right? I had to get it a decent discounted amount, like over $100 to even justify this fragrance because I really enjoyed how it smelled on me on the department store. And something so simplistic, floral, and uncomplicated sometimes just cooperates the best off of your skin. And that's what this stupidly expensive fragrance has done. This has so many florals in this joint, but there's a little bit of sweetness that overpowers the florals that can almost come off a little grandma-ish, but again, it's what my skin is doing with the scent. I found it to be wildly addictive when I first smelled this fragrance, and that's what caught me. That's what captivated me. So it's a lot of white florals, and just keep that in mind, right? So it's a balance that you really have to test on skin if you even choose to go this route, but it's ozonic as well, and it's a fun, sweet nature that's very airy and almost spring/summer-like. So although I don't agree with the scent profile or the price point of this fragrance, I like how it smells on me, and ultimately surprised the shit out of me that I had so much interest that I kept this on the radar and persisted to get me a bottle. That says a lot for a shocking ass fragrance this year, and smelling it in the air and fucking love it. I love it, as basic as it is. This is a different level of spice. This is almost mild black licorice and just screams Christmas to my ears. Clive Christian Contemporary. It's a different herbal spice that it's so intriguing, so beautiful, so holiday-esque, but the vibrancy and underlying minty note of this fragrance, it just speaks to me in a beautiful way. Like, I really enjoy this fragrance tremendously. It's such a balance between green spearmint and sweet candy. With a soft citrus element, this fragrance really exudes beauty, sophistication, and elegance. God, the smell is like ambery, woody, resinous, piney. If the little green tree taxi cab air freshener was on steroids boosted to niche quality and something that you would actually rub on yourself, maybe it would be this.
Nice.
Smells good, no?
Not the Daffodil Daydream. The girl.
Contemporary, a sleeper in that Clive Christian line. Not one person talks about this scent because they haven't been able to get their nose on it, but if you do get a sample, You'll see. And finally, an indie niche fragrance that I sold out in seconds because it was a crazy ass plum fragrance by a brand that I've never heard of. Somebody in a DM told me about it. I took a gamble and tried the Red Wedding by Anomalous Parfums. As a plum fan, I'm interested in smelling all freaking plums, especially when it's prominent plum, not just like a tertiary note thrown in the back. And this has a prominent plum note with like blood. Huh? I know. Somebody shot a plum. It's like a really gritty plum prune combination with like the metallic-y iodine nature of blood with oody vibes and leather. Risky as fuck, but honestly, in selling this fragrance out by mistake, literally off an Instagram story telling people how much I love this shit, fucking sold it out. People who actually bought the shit were like, yo, I've never in life smelled anything like that, and I can get the plum, but it's such a weird scent that plays off beautifully. And I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This isn't like, ooh, mass appealing, yo, her cooch is gonna get wet instantly wearing this scent. Not one fucking bit. But for those who like a little bit of a balance of challenging fragrances mixed with like, ooh, wearability and playful creativity, this fragrance does contain that. I don't know if it's available. I don't give a shit, because this is my list. It's not go buy this now. I don't give a fuck if you buy whatever. This shit hits crazy and performs extraordinarily well. Like, it's literally a brand. I don't know where the hell they're from. They're across the pond, way far out. But it's like this beautiful, dark, woody, oody, moist, shiplap wood, prune plum battle, a little bit of a plum wine essence, and then you have this metallic iodine bloodish kind of vibe, like you're just chewing on blood sausage for the first time. Fucking weird, but weirdly beautiful. So as far as a shocking wear, yeah, that shit hits the mark crazy. And these are the 10 fragrances that so far in 2025, at the tail end almost of 2025, have really caught me off guard. And is like right now, for example, nothing is better than looking at this table right now with these fragrances and wondering like, no, I want to wear one of these today, whether it be the soy malachi or apricot and cognac, which left me fucking stuck on stupid, or do I want to go with a little Clive Christian contemporary because I like that herbal spiciness, and today there's a little bit of a chill and it might play off crazy. So that's the battle that I'm gonna go through now. Share that battle with me. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Over 40% of you watching aren't subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button. It'll take you 2.5 seconds. Leave in the comments below if you've tried any of these fragrances and what kind of impact they've had on you. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Yeah, I repeated like, share, and subscribe twice because I need you to do it. I'm broke. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib.